Hello, hello. I hope you are well. I'm going to turn this just a tiny bit. Just like that. There's a kitty. Yes, there's a kitty. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. And just to let you know, I'm here every day at noon Central Time in the U.S. and I do political tarot. So if you just put your political questions in all caps, that would be very helpful. Yes. People here are really friendly, so if it's in all caps, I'll know you're talking to me. And, if I don't get your question, it's nothing personal. Seriously, nothing personal. I don't have favorites. There's no secret code emoji to put in, you know. This is Boo Boo's and Kitty. This is Bailey Boo. Bailey Boo. Good Bailey Boo. Oh. Yeah, and all income that comes into the channel from any source, 10% of it goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food banks all over the country, and I make those donations quarterly. So, anyway. All right. Let me scroll back up here. These are time-stamped, so if you're just looking for the questions, you would just want to jump straight to those. Although I answer some things while I'm going through the chat, but if you want to go straight to the questions, just scroll down. It should be in the description box, and it's pinned as the top comment on the videos. Although it might be, it takes me a while to kind of clean up. It's a timestamp in progress until mid-afternoon. But also, let me know, guys, if you're having any trouble hearing me, or I've got my microphone. I've got it clipped to this turtleneck sweater. So let me know if there are any problems. The connection too has been a little bit funky. But if you have problems, let me know. All right, hello everybody. We also have the best moderators anywhere. You're amazing. You make this possible. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Mims, okay, I'm scrolling up. I'm looking for anything in all caps, and the first thing I see is Mims saying, "Good morning, all." Hello. Please check your subscription button. I just logged in to find I was not subscribed. Oh, that is a bit troubling. I've heard that some of that's going around. Greetings from the deep heart of Texas, Barbara saying. Hello, deep heart of Texas. I have lived in Texas. I have lived all over the place, but I lived near Austin at one point. Okay, all caps. Jean is asking, with Flynn's dismissal by Barr and Trump calling Putin, yeah, I heard about that this morning. Yeah, Trump, Mr. Subtlety, phones Putin the day that that it comes out that Barr is trying to dismiss Flynn's case, or get Flynn's case dismissed. Will Flynn get away with it? Be back in the Trump administration? Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. What a good question. Goodness. All right, here. So this is, let me just type this in time. Stamping in progress. Okay. And then ready for the next question. Will the Supreme Court override the lower court with the Mueller report release? Okay, let's ask about that. Did the lower court say they had to release the underlying information to Congress? What does it say? Will the judge refuse to dismiss the case against Flynn? Another good question. Although I am not surprised, since it is from Harry's mom, who sends us fantastic questions from Italy. I'm going to say good morning, Autumn and Boo Boos and Kitty. Yes. Good morning. Will Barr be disbarred or impeached? Okay, Bill Barr. Yeah, apparently there are people who have, you know, half of a legal brain who've read through what Barr created, what he wrote, and it's just crammed full of half-truths and straight falsehoods and fake, you know, Fox News talking points that they're now running with, including the idea that apparently Fox News is now saying that the FBI wiretapped Flynn, which is completely false. Completely false. It's not true. Oh, okay. Will, I like this, Cheryl. Will the prosecutor who just left the Flynn case file a whistleblower complaint? All right, let's see here. Let's see if I plug this other fan in, if that will help in the long run with the computer buzzy thingy what's it. All right, sometimes what happens is I am going through here and then YouTube just suddenly loads a whole bunch of later comments. Yes, thank you to our wonderful moderators. Turtleneck sweater in May. I hear you, Harry's mom, but there's a polar vortex that's come down and hit the states, and yeah, it's quite shocking. But there's a chance of things getting down here freezing here tonight, which is just bizarre. But I'm not surprised. I've had you know, I remember when I lived up near Minnesota. You know, this time of year, I could literally still have a foot of snow on the balcony. It was just. Oh, Mim saying sounds fine. Good. Janice is asking, will there be more illness spread in the White House? Let's go here. Beverly's saying, hi everyone, Autumn Black Nails. It feels like a Halloween deck today. You know what? I think that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Let's do that. Okay. Mims, I don't quite understand what that means. Needless to say. Oh, with bells a flying. Okay, no, I resubscribed with bells a flying. Ah, thank you, Mims. I appreciate that, because my brain was saying that was not flying, but Flynn, and I was like, resubbed bells Flynn. How do those words go together? Hello, cat. All right, I'm going down here. If I'm not saying hello to you, it is, again, nothing personal. I'm just running across people who have said hello to me in all caps, so. Okay, Hieroglyphics asking, can the judges overseeing Flynn, Stone, and Trump cases stand up to the Trump administration? Can they? Yes. It's going to come down to the Supreme Court for a lot of it, Hieroglyphic, I'm afraid. Okay, it's quite frustrating. That was not a sigh at you. That was a sigh at the times we live in. Okay, Anna's asking, will future presidential candidates be required to undergo extensive psychological testing? I doubt it, Anne. I'd be happy if they have to release their tax returns, which I think is coming. I wish, but it's not pinging. I'm afraid. I've got to go with my gut, and I'm not feeling anything there. So, for what that's worth, I'm so sorry. I always feel bad when I don't answer questions. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because it's nothing. I'm so grateful you're here. Okay, Hieroglyphic again is asking, in light of Barr's treatment of the Russia report, will Mueller come forward with an unredacted copy? No, there's no way. There's no way Mueller would. No, he is by the book. There's no way. I mean, I guess I'll add to the list if we get to it, but he's Mr. Stickler for within the narrow confines of what he's supposed to do. Will the Stone case be dismissed? Let me have a look at that. Yeah, there's one thing I got very, very strongly yesterday. Barr's not done. Oh, Barr's not done. Not even close. Oh, Ian, hello, Autumn, and Boo Boos and Kitty. Hello. Sorry, it wasn't in all caps, but I just happened to see it. Hieroglyphic. Is Dumpy's motivation to excuse Flynn and Stone to keep them from talking? That's a great question. That is a great question. Let me see here. Autumn, do you see Dumpy leaving in August? I'll ask. I think it's going to come down to, again, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will side with Trump. Yes and no. I've gotten a mixed bag with that. I have seen gifts for the Democrats. I don't think it's going to be just another Stonewall, but that's what I've been getting. But please check with other readers. I am not 100% correct. No one is. When we have consensus, that's what usually happens. What will Trump do after the election? Destroy stuff. Oh, but before Biden's inauguration, destroy stuff, walk out. That's a good question, Harry's mom. Let me put that here. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get to all these, but I'm going to try. Will Dr. Bandy Lee's efforts to awaken people, the cabinet, politicians' awareness of Trump's psychological condition be successful? No. I'm so sorry, Anne. He's so, they don't care. They don't care. The people who would have to stop him would be the vice president, the cabinet. They don't care. They just want power. And if they have to walk over dead bodies for power, they will do it. I mean, we've seen that. So I don't mean to sound frustrated with you. I'm frustrated with the situation. I'm really, really frustrated with the situation. So I'm so sorry. I wish it wasn't like this. Kay's asking, will the school system be forever changed, or will it go back to its old routine? Okay, I've read on that, and what I got was we'll be moving more toward electronic stuff. But I mean, obviously, it's not going to be complete like flip a switch and everybody is, But it's definitely going to everything's headed more online. Melly's saying, hasn't seen it or is new. Yes, William Barr, when I read on him, are you going to read on the master? No one. Will the country have to close again or too soon opening? Not as much. Lady Farley is, I've read on that. There will be problems, and there are going to be problems for a long time, unfortunately. But it's not going to be like this. But it's a matter of getting to the point where we can get past it being quite this bad. I fear for Comey and McCabe. I don't trust Barr for a minute. Oh, I hear you, Free. Yeah, I don't trust Barr at all. Don't trust Barr. I wouldn't even say, oh, I don't trust Barr. I would say, do not trust Barr. Okay, I don't know where I was. The thing jumped, and I have a ton of questions, so we might just get started. Frustrated too, Anne. Oh, I understand. I am with you. I am absolutely with you in your frustration. With spades. Okay, I'm so sorry for other people. There are more questions, but I'm gonna get started. We're 15 and a half minutes in, and I want to get going on this. It'll be 16 by the time I get the cards out and shuffled. I got a great big long list. And thank you so much for being here. I really look forward to this. I really look forward to chatting with you guys. Okay. Flynn's, okay, will do. Okay, I think we need to start with, will the judge refuse to dismiss the case? Or at least, make them come in and explain? Make Barr or somebody go through the ridiculous thing they filed? That would be great. That would be great. All right, I'm going to tilt the camera down. Oops. Okay, and turn it. There, that should help. Get that down as far as possible. And turn this, and just go back just a tiny bit. Okay, we're good. And then I will move this back. And move that back. And we're good to go. Oh, thank you, Jean. All right. Will the judge refuse to dismiss the case? Do we know which judge this is? Is this Reggie Wilson or is this somebody else? I can't remember. Barr was so proud of himself, it was sickening. DLC, I'm with you. Yeah, he's Renfield. I'm serious, his energy. He is Renfield. No one questions the master. The master wanted Flynn let off, so I've had them dismiss the case. It's awful. He's sitting in his office, eating flies. Will the judge will the judge tell Barr to come in and explain this, at least? If not, tell him to go whistle. Two of Swords. So it's a decision, and it's a human level decision. This is like the lowercase justice card in a way. Okay. Temperance. Knight of Swords. Five of Swords. Insult to injury. Eight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I've got to get qualifiers on this. I don't know exactly what's going on here. What happened before was they've really tried. The FBI's tried. The judges have tried to be temperate. To yes, do the I get swords. In this deck, it's bats. I get swords, court cards for investigators, prosecutors, that sort of thing. But they've been tempered. They've done things by the book. Judge Sullivan, thank you. They've been quite reasonable, but this is a joke. This is a travesty. This is ridiculous. He pleaded guilty twice, and you've gone through. The judge has sat through all of this stuff, and then suddenly it's, oh, Barr doesn't feel like it anymore. Excuse you. And this feels like the Barr being asked to come in and explain. Oh, do explain. Or I don't even know if Barr, I doubt Barr would even show up in person. He'd send his, most loyal Renfield Jr. What is this Ace of Pumpkins, though? My second favorite card in this deck, because just look at that. How can you look at that and not be happy? I don't know. But what is that Ace of Pentacles? What is that about? What are they going to give Flynn a monetary false prosecution reward? Set him up for life? No one questions the master. The master is pleased. Yes, Renfield, the master is pleased. If you could see the expression on my face right now, it's just disgust and ugh. All right, what was that? What was that Ace of Pentacles about? Oh, coming out into this. Oh, evidence. Was it just something that was signed, or is it actual something about evidence? Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth right in the middle, King of Cups. Oh. Democratic committees might have something to say about this. Judicial Committee in the House might have something to say about this. People are suffering, and unfortunately for Trump, while people get sick of the news, this kind of thing we heard yesterday, it was almost like a muscle memory, kind of like oh yes, Russia stuff, that, okay, I remember that. And that's something we had more control over. We could call representatives, we could do, whereas a lot of the things, not everything, but a lot of the things with this illness make us feel helpless. And this kind of jolted us out of our stupor a little bit because people are suffering, but that is the sword of truth, and it feels very large. And that's some oversight. So, but what is the judge going to do? What is Sullivan going to do? What it feels like is making the Barr's people, whatever, come in and explain. I don't know that, I don't know that he'd go any further than that, because it would just end up going up through the courts and appeals and... Page of Wands. Well, that's the message. Send a message. Get the message. Page of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. The Moon. Oh, this is very upsetting, and the judge is going to be very unhappy. Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. Judge is not happy. Not happy. All the emotion they've gone through in court, all the stuff that they've done, all the paperwork, and the judge is not happy. But these two cards right here, it's equal Republicans and Democrats just going on, just moving on. Yeah, this is just political stuff. Judge isn't happy, but I'm just getting that it becomes less of people stop talking about it, and it just becomes political fodder. Wow, isn't that depressing? Yeah. Okay. We're almost at 25. Oh, will Flynn be going back into the Trump administration and all of that fun stuff? Isn't Mark Meadows the chief of staff? Because I don't feel like Mark Meadows would put up with seeing Mike Flynn around, but he doesn't have any power, we know that. Not if what Trump wants, Trump gets. So, Flynn, in Trump's good graces. Trump owes a lot of money to Putin. Trump owes, it's just right there. It's just plain as the nose on your face. So Flynn, how's it going? Yeah, met as chief of staff. Partnership, my buddies in the Trump administration. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King, that's Trump right in the middle. King of Cups, that feels like Schumer. Knight of Wands. No. Trump would love it. Trump would love it. He's got Hope Hicks back. He's got, get the band back together. But a lot of stuff that Flynn might want to do, not all of it, but a lot of it would need some kind of approval. And yeah, that's not going to happen. It would be a huge stink, and it would be a huge stink, and it really feels like I'm being drawn to this guy has a particularly really blank stare. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but he has this really blank look on his face, and it's like, just move along, just like push Flynn along and out the door. So I don't think he's coming back. He couldn't get Senate. It's not approval. Is it approval? Oversight? There's a word for it. And when I'm in an alpha state and I'm reading on this, it's very hard to remember details. So I sit here and I do these readings, and I sound like a moron, because I can't remember the most basic things. But it's just how it is. Okay, we are at 28. I feel like I need to go on to some other stuff. Hang on. 28. Will Barr be disbarred or impeached? Excellent question. The Master. How can I help the Master if I'm not the Attorney General? I won't have a way to help the Master. So I feel like I can't even shuffle when I'm tapping into his energy. I have to wring my hands and... All right. Close my eyes. Sit up straight. Okay, Barr. Are you going to be disbarred or impeached? Seriously, I reach out for this guy's energy, and it's like he's standing there, but he has this kind of wild-eyed look where it's like one eye's really wide open and the other one's kind of weirdly crinkled up, and it's like a crazy person. He's just... Thank you for stairs. It's just scary. Yo. Jeez, he's... I know Trump's not unhinged, but frankly, Barr is... He puts on a good front, but he is out there. I mean, out there. The devil, look at that. That would be corruption and vice and bad energy, and that's Barr all over. All over. The Lovers, the Emperor. Okay, come on, seriously? This is the card for Trump, especially as the Emperor, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Really? I love the Emperor. The Master. No kidding. We didn't notice. Yeah, okay. All right, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Five of Cups. Somebody's disappointed. All right, this is just his slavish devotion. This is, he gets a lot from this. It's either money or influence or future job prospects or whatever, but he gets a lot out of this. However, this is a card of things coming to a standstill, and this is a card of disappointment. It's almost like he's just going on in his wild-eyed way, and nothing bad can happen. And it's major. This is major arcana because he's got a serious. It's not even like a man crush. It's like a right-wing. I don't want to go farther down that rabbit hole, but it's bad. And it just seems like it's just going to keep going and going and going, and it's just wonderful. And then it suddenly just like the wind gets knocked out of all of it. What is was ist das? What is this? What do you mean the wind just Four of Bats, Five of Cups? Why does the because I know he's planning other stuff. I felt that. I don't know, but I feel it feels very strong. He's absolutely he's not stopping with this Flynn thing. Okay, there. Hello everybody. Try and try again. Yes, exactly, Keisha. Our amazing moderator, amazing. All right. See, make sure things are clear, and then I will. Big Brother's watching, yes. Barr has sent out his flying monkeys. Actually, Barr is a flying monkey. Anyway, what I got for the cards. Okay, that was the disappointment about Barr. It's like he's going along, he's fine, and then it's like the wind goes out of his sails, air goes out of his tires. Okay, so these cards, I got the Two of Swords, which is the decision card, and I got Strength. It's like, okay, well, someone's in a position to make a decision. This is the Page of Cups, and you can see this little love letter down here in the corner. This has to do with emotion. And then these two cards have got the Nine of Wands and the King of Cups here. Hearings. This feels like hearings. And even though the Republicans are all together, you notice they're kind of like if you were looking at a TV screen and they showed the Republicans and then they showed a Democrat asking questions. Who would you believe? Who would who would have the most impact? It would be the Democrats. So this strength of decision has to do with like the House Judicial Committee or something like that. Having making the decision, we want to talk to Barr about the situation, and them getting pushback, but no. Them saying, no, we have the strength to do this. We do judicial oversight. That's what we do. And if you weren't talking to Trump, there's no executive privilege. So I think Barr's going to end up. Barr's going to end up in front of a hearing, certainly. But when it says the wind going out of his sails, What does that refer to? In what way? He's Trump's favorite person in the world, which just makes Renfield so happy. The master's pleased. The master's pleased. What a sad little human being he is. If Trump being pleased makes you that happy, you got issues. I'm sorry. The wind going out of Barr's sail. What is that? I mean, even if a judge or somebody, read him the riot act about his actions, would it make any difference? Four of Pentacles. In the Rider-Waite deck, this is the card of the Miser. In this deck, it's more of a sowing seeds. I mean, literally, that's what he's doing. But sowing seeds that come to fruition later, either good or bad. 9 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords, Strength again. Again, decision, the strength to make a decision. In this deck, I get imps for Republicans. They are absolutely willing to fight for Barr. But I'm getting energy of Democrats. There's something Democrats do that is shutting something about Barr. They just shut it down. This keeps coming up. This 4 of Bats. This card of total silence. I don't know what it could be. That's the thing. I'd love to say, aha, it's this, it's that. I don't even know what they could do, really. I mean, it's not like with McConnell in charge of the Senate, what can they do? But something takes the wind out of his sails. And none too soon. Thank you very much. Republicans standing together. Again, 4 of Swords. 4 of... I'm getting the same thing over and over. So basically, that's all they're going to tell me. That's all we get, unfortunately. But I would love to see some wind taken out of Barr's sails, but I don't know. It's all very frustrating. It's all very, very frustrating. All right. But now that we're up and going again, let me have a look at the list. And, well, this will be kind of a mess. Okay, at 8. Edit. Okay, so we are at about 8 minutes. Will there be more illness spread at the White House? Let's have a look at that. Will there be more illness spread at the White House? There be more. Okay, let me reach out for the energy here. Hello, White House. How you doing? Disgusted. It's like it's talking to me. This has never happened before. I'm supposed to be a symbol. I'm supposed to be a symbol of greatness, the pinnacle. And look what I'm dealing with. Really? You're a building, and you're still a symbol of greatness. I'm not a symbol of greatness right now. Okay. I've never had a building talk to me before. It's obviously the spirit of a building. Cruelty. But is the illness is the illness going to spread through the White House? Oh, there are people cleaning. Yeah, it still can get in though. They're trying to keep them safe. They're trying so hard. Everybody's cleaning. Some people are wearing masks at work. I got 2 cards for the reading. 10 of Swords and the Emperor. Oh, this whole illness, this is the final, not the final. This is the biggest political sword in Trump's back. The way he has botched this. Okay. Page of Wands. The Hermit. Quackery. Send the message out, quackery. Knight of Pentacles, give money to cronies. Hanged Man and Lovers. I'm feeling like something is about to happen. It isn't just Barr. Taking the wind out of sails. Hanging someone up by their, it's just, you get hung up like this and you're ineffectual. You can't do anything. But his base still loves him. This is the botched reaction. He might call off his rallies. That's an idea, Melissa. He might call off his rallies, but something takes a wind. I don't understand. Okay, sorry. Maybe I'm just being dense. Maybe I'm being dense, guys. But you gotta help me here. Is this illness going to spread through? It continues spreading through the people who work at the White House, including the president and Pence himself and others. Is this illness going to spread through the people who work in the White House? Ace of Cups. That's contagion. The Fool. We know that. The Star. He is the Star Fool. I'll give him that. Trump is the Star Fool. Again, 4 of Swords. 8 of Ghosts. 3 of Wands. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm reading after reading after reading. I am getting that these morons are just going about their merry, moronic, cruel, unconscionable, impulsive, selfish, self-centered, bigoted, racist ways. And they're just going about their business. And then something comes along and just takes the air out of all of their tires. And then we end up in Congress. And then we end up with the energy of Congress. And hearings. I'm getting this reading after reading after reading. That's the big message for today, apparently. It's Barr and Trump and all of them. They are going about what they're doing now, and something is going to take the wind out of their sails. And then we're staring at Congress. Something happened. Blue tick. I hope so. Is this short term? Is this long term? This whole thing's been hijacked. What's going on? We would like some details down here. Even just a few. Just give us a hint. What is going on? I have no idea how on earth I'm going to timestamp this today. Like, I've got to download both of these and put them together, edit them together, and re-upload them. It's going to be a mess, but I'll do it. Because this is weird. This is... Okay, so what's going on with the wind out of their sail? Is that like people having trouble breathing? Let me close my eyes and I'm going to reach out for this energy. Okay, let's come to a standstill. Is a woman sick? It's quiet in the White House. Why is it quiet? This is weird. What is going on? What is going on? Partnership. Like a wife. Like Pence's wife, or if Melania was sick, would Trump care? Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Something happens and Trump feels particularly strong need to lie and duck and dodge. Because these are very, right here, very happy Democrats. Something happens where it really boosts up the Democrats. Wind out of their sails. Taxes coming out, yeah, or Mueller report, unredacted. Is this SCOTUS? Is this the result of what happens with SCOTUS? Oh my gosh, Trump said he was going to make an announcement jointly with Putin today. Are you kidding? They're in love and they're going to Mars together. I know I can dream. Maybe a Supreme Court ruling. Something's going to take the wind out of... Yeah, that would explain it. Barr's sales, Trump's sales. Just... Oh. How do you place a value on a card? How do you assign a value? It's what it feels like. It just feels like a certain thing. I don't often choose. So I'm shuffling. I'm answering the question while I'm just shuffling here because I want to make sure I've got these cards well mixed. I think this is the Supreme Court. Ho ho, ho ho. Oh, Trump ducking and dodging, and somebody might get sick. I feel like there's a woman sick, but it's not the center of attention. What's going on here? I'm so glad you're here, because if I was by myself and I was starting to get all of this, I'd be like, I want to tell somebody. And I'd like call my friend, and she'd be like, oh, great. Is this the Supreme Court type Trump volcanic anger? He's going to blow. He's going to just... People in the White House just being like, don't even go in that direction. Don't even go in that part of the building. It sort of assigns itself, yeah. The energy does. Hello, kitten. Is this a Supreme Court? Man, something takes the wind. Seriously, just undermines Barr like nobody's business. And Trump is ducking and dodging. Oh, I like this. 9 of Cups. Okay. Sitting on a bench. Happy Democrats, or could be. All right, that's a card for the reading. It isn't the answer, but Magician. 7 of... I don't want to to decide entirely on what I just said, like, oh yes, that must be it, but it's just, that's it, that's Barr, when he decided to redact all kind of stuff, he made that decision, and he basically turned the whole thing into a lie. Is Putin our new master? No. The money, where the money went, who did what, that this is evidence that the energy, okay, let me hold this like this. The energy goes this way. Barr, redacting the report, there's the actual evidence about the corruption of what actually happened. And that makes, this is very unsteady energy. And there's also juggling a lot of evidence. So yeah, in this one, the energy is going this way and then that way. I think this is the, I'm with you. I think this is the unredacted Mueller report. Do I need to learn to speak Russian? Yet. Okay, I'm not even going to try to timestamp today. Let's ask about, everything just went out the window. I'm so sorry. The thing between Trump and Putin, does that matter? does it make any, does anybody, you know, is that a thing? Good, bad, indifferent? It's just an insult. It's just it's people looking on it with disgust. It's completely self-serving. The energy is completely self-serving to Trump. It's Trump's financial interests. It's completely for Trump's financial interests. His own personal, there's no question. And there's Trump as a man, not as the emperor. That's him, the man, when he got into trouble. King of Wands. Yeah, and as far as the cards assigning themselves, Trump comes up under various guises depending on what part of his thing. I'm surprised that isn't the King of Pentacles, because that would be Trump. Trump is the corrupt businessman. But no, this was back when he was hurting for money, and he wasn't. He didn't have enough money to be and he didn't have enough influence or access to bank's money to be the King of Pentacles. Strength. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands. It's going to be something for Republicans to talk about. That's all this is. It's just something for Republicans to talk about. Okay. We should get back to take a couple more minutes. I want to pull some cards. I'm going to pull here. I'll pull here for taxes, Trump's taxes. And I'll put here for the Mueller report. Because these are the kinds of things that the Supreme Court is going to be ruling on. But I want to see them separately but together, if that makes any sense. Taxes, Trump's taxes, the Mueller report, unredacted Mueller report. All right. Oversight of Trump's taxes. well, and Mazars and, yeah, oversight, really, of his financial stuff. There are various things there. All right, it wants to be 5. It can be 5. Okay, the Mueller report. Unredacted Mueller report. Oh, it feels like a happy day. Either way, that's a very stressed out, well, that's how we've been stressed out, but that's a stressed out Trump. Excuse me. All right, for Trump's taxes, 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 4 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 7 of Cups. The financial oversight, they've been fighting to get it for a long time. There's Pelosi trying to put her foot down. At the center, you have for me is the Mar-a-Lago card, which stands for, these are the little happy party is at Mar-a-Lago, and happiness and Trump is at the center of this. This is someone getting information, or being offered information, but they just And then this is just lies. This is just Trump's lies. The financial oversight doesn't feel as strong as the energy I was just feeling. But let's see, maybe it's just because I have more of my energy over on here. All right, this is for the unredacted Mueller report. Oh, all kind of insult to injury because Trump is the star. Barr hiding everything. King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. What is this? That's pretty obvious what that is, but what is this? King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. The unredacted Mueller report. Turning it over to Congress, is that what this is about? King of Swords, yes, that's right, yes. I'm not using the deck I used to use all the time. So yeah, that is Mueller. Mueller's report. All the work he did. Mueller, yes. I'm gonna switch over of like 2 minutes left, and I'm gonna switch over the Rider-Waite. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. It's just a matter of time until there's heartbreak, there's movement, partnership, but this is also happy. This is a partnership with happy Democrats, and this is kind of the lowercase Hierophant institutions, the institution. But you'll notice the one major arcana here, it's the Wheel of Fortune. This is the major arcana is like the upper, it's like the same thing but in uppercase. And this, it was blocked by Roberts. Can you read on the grand jury materials? That could be what this is. Anything like related to that. I got this the other day with the other deck too, with Trump. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, he's up, but he's gonna fall. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting as much love with the tax oversight stuff. But evidence, Oh, they temporarily put hold on Mueller's unredacted redacted Roberts 1 hour ago. Oh, because didn't they have to turn over a bunch of stuff by Monday or something? Well, but putting a hold on it doesn't mean it's not coming out, or the grand jury material or something. Okay, Roberts put a hold on this. For what it's worth, I'm getting that they're working on it they are working on this on the other side. They're on the level of the guides. They work together quite often to accomplish certain things, and this is important. I don't know exactly. 3 of Wands, kind of what goes around comes around. Strength, Temperance, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, a generosity card, 7 of Cups. So the strength of both Barr and Congress and what have you, but it was all tempered because Barr got involved. But that doesn't mean Congress has no teeth whatsoever. Trump requested Robert Shield grand jury materials. Well, he can request it. But this is handing something out. And then this is Trump lying about things, or bluster and his nonsense, to try to spin, cover up, fake news, whatever. I mean, if you go just by the basic meaning, it would be the possibility that what's going to come out is some more of Trump's lie. But no, this is a small amount of stuff coming out, but it's important stuff. This smoke screen is massive. And Trump he has so many lies, he doesn't dole them out. He gives them out in bulk, on industrial pallets. So, okay, I'm going to leave it at that, because it feels like something's coming. Something is coming, and I've got to, put my own skepticism aside, because like you, we've lived through this together, and it's easy to feel like it's never going to get better, things are never going to, no, but they are. They really are. And there was some really positive energy right there. He's louder, but the truth is still more powerful. Yes, Sparrow, exactly. So, let me see if there's something. Please tell me now, is there something we should know? Is there something we should say to make Trump go away? My apologies to Duran Duran. Oh, 5 of Cups. We are disappointed. We're very disappointed. We're fed up. Magician, but you still have power in your hands. Okay, I've got Magician, 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, the Empress, which is the card I get for America, and the Moon. Okay, we're stressed. We're absolute. America is howling at the moon. We are stressed, and then our people are suffering, and there's the energy's going this way. People suffering. Yes, there's heartache, but we still have power in our own hands. We still have the ability to reach out, pick up some poor bunny by his ears, or pet the kitty. Pet the good kitty. We still have power. It feels like we don't. It feels just frustrating. It feels, but we have strength. we have agency, as it's called. We can act, we can make decisions, we can build a better future. And that's really the message here. Okay? So hang in there. I don't know when this will be back up, but hang in there. And we are going to be okay. There's some interesting stuff coming, and my goodness, that energy was so strong that the wind is gonna get knocked right out of Barr and Trump. So just hold on to that, okay? All right. Oh, and in case anybody was wondering, yeah, that was a reference to Duran Duran's Please Tell Me Now. Is there something I should know? Is there something I should say to make you come my way? So I changed it to make Trump go away. But anyway, our voices and shares on YouTube, yes, they do. What we're doing matters. All right. Are you guys going to be okay? Because I think you're going to be okay, but my arms are getting tired. Oh. No, I think so. Oh, Marilyn, we're going to make it through this. We really are. We really are. You're not alone. You're not alone. It's hard. It's not easy. Living in times, don't make me break out my Tolkien and read Sam's monologue about the people who live through the tales you read about. They sounded so exciting. Trump feels your wrath, Autumn. Wish. The people, we wanted to hear those tales when we were judgment on the emperor. It is people, we have felt bound, but we are breaking, our bonds are starting to flow away. There will be judgment on the emperor. That's what that says. Living, the thing in Frodo's monologue in one of the Lord of the Rings movies, he was saying how it was always so hard. We loved hearing the stories about these people. And we wanted to hear the stories about people who lived during great times and did great deeds. But when you're actually that person doing them, when you're actually living through that, it's so hard. And it is. It is. But we'll still get through it. We will, okay? So hang in there, all right? You're very much in my prayers. And hang in there. I'll be back tomorrow. And hopefully YouTube won't kick me out this time. And there are good days ahead. They are. All right, so you guys hang in there. Deep breath. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.